Hi, I'm Dawn Smith, owner of Restore and Balance Holistic, founder of the Esther Experience, and you're watching The Backstory. Today's backstory is Under His Wings. So with each of the 10 Anointed Aromas Collection room sprays, there is a scripture verse for reference, but there's also the backstory. So under his wings, the scripture verse is Psalms 91 and 4a. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. So the backstory is this. As a child, I was a very avid dreamer. I had several series of dreams that were on repeat. I had this particular dream that was very repetitive, that I dreamed this dream over and over and over again as a child, probably beginning at the age of 5 up until maybe being a teenager. I didn't control when this dream would occur. All I would do as a child was go to sleep, but I would have this reoccurring dream. And in this dream, I was in the house that I grew up in, and in the back of the house, there was a hallway that led to the back door. The back door had windows, and it had a curtain on top of the windows. But in this dream, I would look out of the window, and I would sense that something ominous was coming. And I could just feel it. Even without seeing it, I knew that it was coming, and it was coming towards the house. I would sense that it was getting closer and closer, and I instinctively knew that all I needed to do was to crouch down on the floor and to put my hands over my head, and it couldn't see me. So once I knew that it was at the door approaching, I would just simply crouch down on the floor, put my hands under my hands like this, and it couldn't see me. Now, I could kind of look out from underneath my hands. I could peek. Now, although I didn't see a figure, I didn't see anything, I knew it was there and that it was looking for me, but it could not find me. It couldn't see me. And then at the end of that dream, I would wake up. And so for me, I didn't know the interpretation of that dream as a child. It was just a reoccurring dream that I had. I actually did not get the revelation of that dream until I was an adult. Approximately maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I began to understand and get the revelation of that dream. So in that dream, or in that supernatural experience, that was the Lord protecting me. So that was a dream of protection, because this was representative of the feathers, of his wings that I was under. So one of the names for Yahweh is El Shaddai, the many-breasted one. And so when we think of breasted one, that gives reference to someone that is nourishing, someone that is feeding the young. And to me, that kind of represents like an animal, like a mother dog, when she is feeding her pups, or even in this case, it was a bird, an eagle to be exact, that was protecting me, that was covering me with its feathers. And so in this case, I was under the feathers, and when you're under the feathers and under the wing, no one is going to dare mess with the mama eagle while she's covering her babies. And for me, that was a place of protection. So I grew up always just remembering that repetitive dream, but getting the revelation of it, like I said, about 5 or 6 years ago. And so that is the backstory of Under His Wings. So again, with all of these aromas, the 10 different Anointed Aromas Collection room sprays, there is a backstory to each of them. Hopefully this has been enlightening to you, and it helps you to understand why Under His Wings is important to me.